So I'm following this strange sound. What you got, man? Who's that? Jasper. What's up, dude? I am finding chert outcrops all over the place. Like, all over the place. And this is my very well used flint knapping kit. Short pressure work on this. This is Wilderness Quest Outdoors with Jay, Leah, and Jesper the cat, doing primitive skills, collecting rocks for flint knapping, and camping and adventuring. See that? Armadillo! There's an armadillo. I've never seen one of those. So Jasper found me some chert cobble. So I'm just at the spot here and I found some slate. I napped some slate real quick. Sharp as heck. That'd work. I panicked. I saw a stink bug in my RV, so I grabbed the closest thing and handled the situation. It handled it well. Coming off the hill here, I found some blue chert. This piece here, look at that.
So the wind is picking up. It's definitely a storm coming. Temperature dropping. I gotta hurry up. Oh, what is this? It's like basalt, but...
You guys see this? Look at that huge rock outcrop there. I kind of just want to float down this in a tube. Do they do that? Look at this. I want to be like that goose. Just float.
Where's the goose?
Right there. This water is like really clear too. Oh, look at that. storms coming in. Looks like bad storms coming in. School of what looked like little, about this big, bass. 12 of them, really tiny. Oh, man, this area feels really nice. Look at that. Does not look good. So every time I come to the mountains, let me turn this off so you can see. It's gonna ease up there. We're not stuck in a tent right now. Float away down the river. There's just something that I have to check out while I'm near here that I've been wanting to check out for a long time. So we'll go do that. Yeah, it's raining though, but who cares? This is a protected archaeological site. You cannot take anything from here whatsoever, but I've been wanting to see it because it's a Paleo-Indian quarry. And you can see the quarry pits right here and the stones they pulled out and pulled up. It's pretty crazy to see. I've been really wanting to see this for a long time. Standing on a bunch of tools here and stuff. Little tiny scrapers and stuff. It's all really old stuff. Hey Siri, can you play a song about Pennsylvania?
Now playing Pennsylvania by Matthew Mole.
Get out of the freaking woods, Jay.
I know, it's getting darker.
I don't know if this is the way out.
I do not know. Check the map.
My phone's dead.
You're, well,
What's up, guys? We're already up in the mountains. I already found some flint. It's right at my feet. One of the many reasons that I come out here to look for this stuff is not only to make my stone tools, but it's also to look at stuff like this.
oh.
We're heading up to Adirondack Park, which is bigger as a whole than like 5 or 6 national parks combined. And I'll put that up on the screen here. So we're not even in the foothills yet of the Adirondacks, but we're at this beautiful spot here. And I pulled off just to stop along the way to look for some stuff and to explore these creeks a little bit. And I immediately saw stuff on the ground. I could already see there's workable stuff. Stuff you could use for flint knapping, for bushcraft, survival. It's flint, that'll make a spark, that'll make an arrowhead. It's really shiny. That's cool. Sparkles. Can you see that? So I'll take this piece. There's some right there, but it's not good. This right here is some kind of flint, but it's not good and has those crystal inclusions. But if you see stuff like this, then there's likely to be better around. So I'm going to poke around a little bit and look, and maybe try fishing over in that calmer area over there. There's been a lot of rain, so I don't know. Okay, so this stuff here, these little bounced around cobbles. If you're doing survival and bushcraft and you need a flint for your flint and steel fire starting, this stuff here is perfect. All you got to do is knock this piece off, or just take this, and that's good enough to hit your striker with, and that'll create sparks. This is all you need. You don't need much. You don't need a big piece like this. Got my steel striker here for flint and steel, the piece of flint that I picked off the creek here. Let's see if you can see the sparks. Just got a bone hook, but I'm not using that right now. One of the many reasons that I come out here to look for this stuff is not only to make my stone tools, but it's also to look at stuff like this. Like, so far today alone, I've seen an eagle on the side of the road eating something. I've seen a chipmunk, a wild tree squirrel. That thing was vicious. What else did we see? We saw so much already. We just woke up.
Groundhogs?
We saw groundhogs, 2 giant groundhogs. They looked very friendly. There was a woodpecker in the camp eating the trees. It was, well, not eating the trees, eating what was in the tree, but they were slamming their heads against the thing. and making a lot of noise. But anyway, part of what I do is not just to find the flint. It's also to enjoy nature and to enjoy being out here. And I want to show you more of that. I've shown you enough of this. You could go back through my old videos and how to identify this. But along the way, I am looking for this stuff, and I will show you if I find any, because it's still awesome. But for the most part, I just want to show you these areas that I come to and what is so exciting for me to be out here. And I'm sure it's exciting for you guys to see as well. So I'll share it. So I saw this right here. It's a grayish flint. It's tough. Wow. Hold on. Hold on. Bigger hammerstone. Okay. That is not working. So it's crystally. It's definitely crumbly. That's a whole brick of it. So if you can find something like that, that isn't so cracked, and it's more pure, you'll have a good block of flint. But along these mountain creeks and mountain rivers, you'll find all kinds of stuff that you could use. So what I'm trying to say is really, I use this as an excuse to come to places like this. Like, it's flint. But, look at that. This is the excuse. This is what I use to come out here. This is my reason for being out here, but not really at all. I see a lot of this around, and I don't know if this is red ochre or not. I'm not sure at all, but it definitely can be used as a natural pigment in paint. If you wet that or even just touch it, it stains your finger. Might just be a mudstone of some kind, but it works. So I walked up and down this bank here, just looking real quick, and there is flint here, but it's got all kinds of inclusions, and it's not the best stuff, but it will flake, like that. And that could be used as a tool, a hide scraper, whatever you need, like any kind of sharp tool. You could use that as a knife even if you need to cut something sharp. I kind of cut myself on it a little bit, but this material is not the best for flint knapping because of all these seams and cracks in it. It'll kind of just break the point if you're trying to shoot that on an arrow or throw it with an atlatl spear. This will just shatter when it hits something. This stuff is way better. This is the only good piece I found on this stretch, but I'm not like crazily looking. I just walked straight back just to see what this looked like and to see if there was anything here. I found this. I found this stuff. I'm not happy with it. This I'm happy with. That's coming home. I'm going to make a spear point out of that if I can. So I'm going to clip that in here, just me napping a spear point. We'll do that. Alright guys, very quick arrowhead from that stuff on the river. And I think there might be trout in here. It's been a lot of rain, so I don't know if they're here, but I'm going to try some fishing. Let's see if there's anything. I don't know. So I walked up further from the bank, and I'm finding more of this stuff up further. There's some right here. And that'll make a nice spear point. That's the same stuff. I got this little telescopic rod that unfolds like that. It's great for, like, if you're backpacking. And I got some worms for cheap. Maggots. Super worms. I don't know what they are. They're some kind of insect that fish like, I was told. I don't know if it'll work. We'll see. So if you guys like this thing, I'll put a link in the description below if you want to pick one up for yourself. I like it a lot. This is great for travel. It doesn't take up room. You can carry it with you. It doesn't get hit on trees and stuff, and doesn't cause chaos. And then you just have to have some kind of bug. Because I don't know, plastic stuff versus bug. I think the bug is probably tastier than plastic. I'm not going to test it. Yeah, no, not right now. Not right now, at least. I want to go fishing. And we'll just go up over there and try the. Oh, here's a piece. No, that's not good. Oh! Nice! That is nice. That is a big chunk of flint. So, this stuff is good, but it's in limestone, so it's hard to get into. But it's a lighter color variation of the stuff I found before. And this is the more crystally stuff. But I like the color of this a lot. I really want to find more of this, but in a more solid piece that doesn't have so much of that crud in it. Sorry, I got excited there. I like that color. Okay, fish. Alright, so I leave about that much length from the bobber to the hook just to kind of simulate a natural drift underwater. Especially in water like this that's really fast flowing. It's going to be swirling all around like that. So just keep the bobber far enough away that it has room to float naturally like that. You see what I'm doing? Like that underwater. Okay. So I'm just going to put one of these. What are these? Mealworms. 2 dozen. Mealworms. See, it says the fish like them. It's crying. It's so excited. You see that? The tears? Oh, no, that's splashes. He's splashing. I just put the worm on the hook any which way. It's hard to do it with one hand, so I'll close that up. Shirts like this are really handy for you put your bait in, like that. And then you can not stab yourself with the hook. This worm is dead. It's so hot. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. And we'll see if anything is hungry right near that log. I'll give it a shot. I'm thinking no. So I'm going to try this section here because it's just a little bit slower of a flow. And there might be something back on that other corner there in the shade. We'll see. I don't know. It's kind of a lot of rushing water. I don't know. I'm going to give it a try anyway. Alright, I'm going to try just one more cast. I don't think anything will be biting today, but I want to try. I'm going to try to cast over by that rock in that shaded area. Yeah, guys, it's just too much. The water's too fast today. So I will try elsewhere I got a lot of time. I got like 11 days this time. And be out in the wild for 11 days. Then I gotta go home, but then I'm coming right back out for probably another 11 days. So 22 days in the mountains, in the wild. Look, the worm is still on there. I'll leave that on. I'll use it later. It's dead. Okay, we're heading out. Just a little bit of a exploration day today. We just packed up from our campsite. We got in late last night. We camped up the road at a primitive campsite. I recorded a little bit of that. I'll splice it in here to show you. All right, guys. Morning one. Poured out last night. We were up in here, right in that tent. And it rained so much, there's actually a little bit of water running down the road here still. First night is always a rough night. We got here, it was starting to get dark. We had to set up really fast. Did not really start doing anything yet. Just kind of got here and relaxed. Went to sleep. I'll walk you through the site real quick. Let's see, look, there's literal running water. Yeah. Okay, so campfire, table, and tent, and that is it. This is a primitive campsite. There's nothing else. Not too bad. I like this site. I'm gonna mark this down. Leah is rolling up the tent. Getting ready to head out here.
Close.
He's looking. Oh. There it goes. Get the frog out of the campsite. Go away, frog. Alright, just wanted to fill in the blank spot there for you. All set? Next spot? Which way? That way or that way? That way? Okay. We're going that way. See you in a bit. I am leaving